Okay, there's got to be something more than this on. I ain't even watching it. Hey! I'm okay. How are you? You caught me eating. I'll put this back. I seen your video. Hi, Keisha. How's everybody doing? I don't even know what I ordered, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was a long video. But you got there. Oh, yeah. Did you like it? I was so bored driving, I had to do something. I hate driving in that awful traffic. Thank you. And that conservatorship is awful. Thank you. I enjoyed yours too. I cannot stand sitting in traffic, especially up here in Seattle. These folks can't drive a lick. And you have to be defensive in driving because they don't know how to drive. They really don't. So y'all have a good day? Good, good. Okay, what happened? I missed that one. Yeah, here too. Hello, Caribbean girl, Tony. How are you? Off to bed, okay. You too. You take care. Good to see you. Hi, baddie. What's up, baddie? And the floodgates open. Seth one. Is that Santa Claus? Hi, Seth one. How are you? Hey, hanging in there, baddie. Just hanging in there. I'm glad it's Friday. Thank you, Seth one. I can't see very well. The things are so small. So it's hard for me to see you guys' faces. But yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. Hi, Juice YouTube. I see you got your stuff, Keisha. Not a doggone thing, Juice. I'm just sitting here watching the clock tick. I've gotten into this regiment now. Thank you, Addie. Thank you very much. Hey, Ansel. How are you doing, sweetheart? Good. I'm glad you liked it. What time does your shows, Tina Brown? What time does your shows... What? Don't leave me hanging, Betty. Don't leave me hanging. Your glasses are so cute, but I get judged for my glasses. You know what, Addie? Don't let people judge you. You wear your glasses and wear them well. I'm sure they look just fine on you. I mean, time on the clock. You want to know what time it is here right now? It is 7:08 p.m. What time is it where you are? Yeah, people always gonna have something to say about people. Just let that roll off your back. Half the time they're haters. Hey, Santa Claus. I thought I seen another Santa Claus in the room. Oh, it's 10:09, so you're East Coast? Addie and Batty. Addie and Batty is on the East Coast. Hey, Kason, how are you? There's all kind of people falling in here tonight. Santa Claus, naughty or nice? Uh-oh, I can hardly keep up. This is a first. Santa cousin. Full house. But you let YouTube tell it, and there's only 13 people in here. They be jiving. They be tripping. And so, ho, 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 happy birthday. Oh, Santa Claus knows it's your birthday. Can I send you a gift for your birthday? It's tomorrow. No, sweetheart, I've already got someone I got to send a gift to for their birthday tomorrow. If I knew you better, I might consider, but I can't do that tonight. Here, it's 5:09. Where are you at, Kazan? Or is Ansel playing with me? I can talk more about myself. Okay, Batty, go right ahead. You're so welcome, cousin gorgeous. What happened? Oh, someone said that their birthday is tomorrow. Hawaii. Oh, you live in Hawaii. Wow. Hawaii is beautiful. Where in Hawaii do you live? Honolulu, Maui, Oahu? I thought maybe it was one of the cousins, Ansel. They wanted me to send them something for their birthday. Oh, thank you, cousin Abdul. Yeah, we're celebrating Ansel's birthday tomorrow. Seaview. Seaview in Hawaii. Is that it? I didn't know there was a place called Seaview, but all of Hawaii is beautiful anyway. I went to Hawaii a couple years ago and I didn't want to come home. I went to Honolulu. The only thing I didn't like about Honolulu though is that all their high-end stores they take up the whole strip area. I want to go where the regular people shop. I don't want to go to Tiffany's and Fendi and Gucci. I can do that right here. You have kids, okay? How many do you have? Six kids, Lord have mercy. I am 10 years old and I am in the 5th grade. I like YouTube and I live in New York and I have 20 siblings. God bless you. And on that note, let me help you out a little bit, sweetie. Because you're batty. Oh, let's see. There we go. We'll do it like that. Since you're a kid and all. You want to meet one. One of your kids? I've seen enough. I have a daycare. I mean, if you want to bring them on the chat, that's fine. Okay, go right ahead, hun. Ansel, say, hey, don't get me to lie. I don't know. Oh, YouTube. Okay, first one. Which one am I meeting right now? I just had to kick one kid out. Can I kick this one? I'm itching. Wait. Hi, my name is Ray Ray. Hey, Ray Ray. And how old are you, Ray Ray? Ray Ray. Darn it. Trust me, you're going to have plenty to do tonight. 9 years old. Oh, too bad my grandson isn't here to say hi. His name is Xavion. He's 11 years old. And then there's Kyrie. He's 10 years old. But then I got daycare kids and I don't, ooh. Y'all notice something? I put that tea down for about an hour. Nephew, did you get the little picture I sent you? The little boy? Look just like her, huh? Toddler teeth. Yep. Y'all caught that? Your birthday is February 28th? Okay, didn't you just say that tomorrow's your birthday, or was that Batty that said that? I'm getting confused now, all these birthdays. February 28th. So you have a... Oh, wow. Yeah, the 28th of the month. That's the last day of February. Unless it's a leap year, and then it would be the 29th. But your birthday is the 28th. Well, that's cool. Your birthday's the 28th. Ray Ray's birthday is the 28th. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I kicked Batty out of here. Batty turned out to be a kid. I was getting confused too. For me, man, I was like, okay, slow down. I don't see how people get thousands of people in a chat room. There's no way in hell they could keep up with that. You were born in 2015. Okay, well, you're not telling you're telling the truth. Oh, Keisha's is the 19th. Yes. That's awesome. Ray Ray is 8, 9. Wait. 9 years old. 2015. Xavion was 2013. He's 11, so 9. Yeah. Got one coming. Wonderful. Well, congratulations on your upcoming birthday. And Kason, how many kids did you say you had? 6. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of babies. God bless you. I bet they're beautiful, though. I don't think I could handle it. I had 2, and that was enough. That was all I could handle. You're 9 or 10 years old with kids. No. That was the kid. That was the kid that was talking, Ansel. Batty is the one that got kicked out. Batty turned out to be a kid. See, Ansel is, she's confused like I was. But we got it straight. No, she has 6 kids, Ansel. She has 5 girls and a boy. Kason Kai. Kason Kai. And she just brought one of her kids on to say hello. She lives in Hawaii. Seaview, did I get that right? Seaview. I didn't take no ginkgo today, and I'm doing pretty good. Considering I have dimensions. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it was kind of confusing there. I think, what's her name, kind of muddied the water. Oh, you're a boy. So, oh, you mean you're a man. I would hope you're not a boy, sir. If you got 6 kids, that makes you a man. Or are you a boy playing on YouTube? Do I got to get my spidey sense out? My ears are cold. Pink Panther. How's it going? I'm a man. Okay, that's better. I'm a man. My ears are cold. Y'all gotta excuse me. Look like Brandon. The Unabomber. Oh, I am just wonderful Pink Panther. Absolutely marvelous. Oh, I went to the doctor today, you guys. Oh, I hate going to the doctor. But I had to go. Hey, Lotus. How are you? Your kid goes to school? Oh, it was okay, Abdul. It was no big deal. They just had me to get x-rays, and they're going to sign me up for a CT scan. What else? Who cares? I care. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with them either, but I had to find out something. What else? I got a tetanus shot. I was past due for that. Hi, Princess Tiana. Yeah, me, Auntie. After they took my car to the shop, I'm good now. Okay, good. Good, Lotus. Behave, brother. You know he ain't gonna do that, Keisha. He ain't gonna do that. I'm glad you made it out good, Auntie, at the doctor. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled about going, but I had to go because I need to find out what's causing all these problems. Keisha caught it. Hey, beautiful fam. I didn't catch it. Teeth, toddler teeth. Y'all crazy. Okay. I'm glad you do, Lotus. I am clueless right now. I'm clueless. I'm running on clueless. I guess there's a joke that I didn't catch. There's a joke I didn't catch. How you coming alive and then say I got kids and have your kids coming to live? That shit just didn't. You know what? Maybe that's how they're entertaining their children. Who knows? I know sometime my my daycare kids come on live in my room. It is Paola Elementary School. Great. What grade are you in? Greetings and salutations, Photon. It's Photon. Yeah, they just engage and they just kids. They just kids. Third grade. Are you doing good in school? The name of the elementary. That's not. That's why I know they're a kid. Because an adult in their right mind wouldn't have done that. Good. You're doing good in school. Well, that's good, sweetheart. That's good. You continue to keep up the good work. You better not. You better not, Abdul. Hello, Nubia. Next kid, please. You got another one for the chat? What is that? An arm? A leg? No more? They're not home? You just have the two at home right now? Kaysen? Okay. Well, good. Thank you for letting the kids talk on the chat. Did you have anything more you wanted to say, Kaylin? Y'all are mean. Don't be. Don't be. I'll let y'all get it out your system. Now go ahead, get it out your system. Get it all out your system. Thank you, Kaysen. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. See? Being nice pays off sometimes. Auntie, they need a timeout. Ain't no more kids on here. That was Daddy. That was Daddy talking. F what? F what? 31 and oh yeah. 31 and Kaysen. I can't even see what that is. Those are so small. I can't see them. Yeah, it's down to 27. Trolls are here. Wonderful. That just means more watch hours for me. I gotta get them somehow. Hey, Ren, whatever the rest of that says, and Blaze Plays. Facts, did you know that you guys are magnificent? Why, thank you. Thank you. Gorgeous, divine, appreciated. Thank you. That is wonderful. That is so nice of you. I am blazing the glazing. Okay. Oh, God. That could be taken more than one way. You could be blazing, firing something, or playing a game, or both. You are the best. I will subscribe. You have a blessed day. May God bless you. You too, Ren. Ringo KU88. I think that's what that said. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, it can. Ah, Abdul has hearts now. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Kason. Hi, Sonny. Hey, do you need something big? Uh, yeah, you gone. How about that? You okay? You can boot that one out. Something big needs to be gone. He couldn't wait to do that. He couldn't wait to do that. Do I need something big? Yeah, you gone. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Did you get a little bit of that off your shoulders? Yeah, you was waiting, wasn't you? They are going to get something big on the other side of that phone. Gonna get smacked upside the head if his wife is looking. Wouldn't that be funny if we could see what's going on them on their end? A wife comes walking up behind them as they're talking dirty on the chat line. Rango KU88. Okay, that's what it says. Yes. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. These people that come here talking crazy to people, just talking dirty. I would love to see their spouse come up behind them. I would die laughing too. That would be hilarious. We'll never get to see it though. Honey bun sugar plum with a little tea and rum. Okay. Is that a nursery rhyme? I can write that down for the kids. I'll teach it to them on Monday. No, Monday's a holiday. Tuesday. I'll write that. I'll write that down. Thank you. Nice rhyming. Exactly. That'd be a nice little nursery rhyme for the kiddos. Well, thank you. I think a lot of people like it. I'm glad you like it. Shout out Sadie. What's up, Sadie? Good old Sadie's in the house. How you doing, Sadie? Would you like a shout out as well? Rango KU88? Yeah! Jason, that's your real name? Shout out Jason. And shout out to Kason. Kason and Jason, they rhyme. Yes. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. How old are you, Jason? Certified Drifter. You want a shout out to? Shout out to you, Certified Drifter. You're 15, Ren. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ren. I can't have you in this chat because it's for adults only. I'm sorry. But I appreciate your stopping by. Middle school is hard, isn't it? Oh, man. I'm sorry. But you're going to do well, I think. Oh, hey, Sadie. Now, how old are you, Sadie? I guess this is the hip hop hour. 16. Okay, Sadie. Well, unfortunately, sweetheart, gotta go. Oh, your dad is 30 years old? Wait a minute, Kason. Are you Kason the adult or are you the kid? That could have been Kason's kid. Well, there goes my damn people in the chat. Shit. Should have just let him stay. Shit. I know how to ignore people. I can do that very well. And now it's back to 24. All kids. But hey, as long as we ain't talking adult, they ain't heard nothing yet. Yep. You would think that their parents would have some kind of control. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Did you have a good day today, sir? Here's my light. What I do this weekend? Not a thing. I ain't do. Oh, I am going to the movies. I'm gonna go to the movies. I'm gonna go see that new movie with what's her name? These people are driving loud out here. The one with yes, it is Andrew. Every day is a blessing. What is her name? She's got a new movie out. It's called One of Them Days or something like that. Kiki Wyatt. No, Kiki Palmer. Kiki Palmer has a new movie. Thank you, Keisha. Kiki Palmer. And the only reason why I'm going to see it is because Cat Williams is in it. Yeah, SZA and Kiki. Yeah, I'm going to go see that movie tomorrow. The movie theater's just down the hill from here, so I can make it. I'm going to see that next weekend with cousin Dad. Okay. It should be good, because anything Cat's in is to me. Yeah, it should be good. I went to see Gladiator 2 in Phoenix, and I fell asleep the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I want to see it because of Cat Williams. That boy's a fool. I'm waiting for this interview. I don't know what the holdup is. I'm ready for this interview to come out. If there was going to be an interview. What did I order? This was supposed to be a Philly cheesesteak. I ended up taking it out of the bread and just eating the meat because the bread was awful. Salted pineapple smells divine. Mmm. Sounds like it should. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, that went way over my head. Now I know what you're talking about. Oh my God. Keisha, I thought you was talking about some food. Man, that went over my head just like poof. I thought you was talking about some food. It does smell good, huh? Mmm. Mmm. Okay. Ooh, Keisha ain't gonna let nobody bite her. Mm-mm. It'd wind up in a river somewhere. Man, that took a minute for me to catch. I'm so geriatric lately. Oh my God. Correct. So Keisha, when are you gonna go live? For real, for real. She's gonna go tomorrow? That would be an unhand me moment. Okay, Keisha, do you have a list of things you're gonna talk about? Cool. I need to be organized like that. I just open up the live and just whatever. But that Wendy Williams situation is bad. That whole conservatorship is just a big scam. It's a scam to get over on older people with money. And some of them ain't even got to have no money. They can just have some property. Because they did Miss, her name was Miss Bird, my next door neighbor, the one that I had dealt with that situation. And they did her so dirty, but her daughters did that to her. Two of her kids did that to her out of spite. And I didn't say what it was in the video, but that was the bottom line. And them two, show you how God works. Out of the 6 kids, those 2 daughters tried to do their mama dirty. Out of the 6 kids, which ones are dead now? I'll wait. You can't fool around with you can't fool around with God's people, especially your mama. They both ended up dying. Yep. She had she had 4 daughters and 2 sons. 2 of the daughters tried to kind of steal the house from her, but she was too smart for them. And I guess they got mad and wrote the state of Washington telling them that their mother was, and that's how she ended up in that conservatorship because they wrote that letter to the state saying that their mom was not well and that she lived alone, which she did, but she got sick and she ended up in the hospital, and that just started a whole rolling. It was a mess, and I hadn't seen this woman in 25 years, and out of the blue, I get a phone call from a neighbor in my neighborhood, my old neighborhood, to tell me that she was in the hospital. And I went to go see her, and she was really surprised to see me, but she didn't have nobody. Nobody was there to help her. Out of all them kids and all her family, nobody was really there for her. So, kind of had to step in and help. She made me her power of attorney. for her medical. I didn't want power of attorney for her money. I don't want no parts of that. But what they ended up doing because of what her daughters did is the state pretty much determined that she was unfit. No matter what she said, no matter what I said, because I testified on her behalf, and she testified as well. But they didn't even regard anything she said. She made enough money in her Social Security and husband's pension to take care of her for the rest of her life. Her house was paid for, and then she had taken out what do you call those things? A reverse mortgage. She took a reverse mortgage out on her home, and pretty much all she had to pay. She, regular standard telephone, light bill, stuff like that. But they went down there and told them people that she was spending all her money on HSN and QVC. And so the state basically took possession of her home, took possession of her car. I bought the car. She had a big red Cadillac with a black Phantom top. And it was like a 1998 candy apple red Cadillac. It was banging, no. Oh my God, it was nice. But I bought that bad boy. It was only 39,000 miles on it. And I bought it for $2,000. But they home, put her in an assisted living place. She had one little room. It was a studio. She had to furnish her own television, her own furnishings, her own everything. It's awful. And then they assigned her this little Russian who worked for, because what they do is they contract those guardians. They don't work for the state. Those are actual companies that employ guardians. They provide a service to the state. So they contract with the state, but they don't work for the state. So what ends up happening is that, let's say a company, the ABC company of conservatorships or whatever, has 5 employees that are red, my favorite color. To deal this, why I love to take care of old people. Some of these, yeah. So say you got 5 employees working for this company, and this is what they do. They are guardians over other people. They contract with the state. The state finds a judge. I'm sorry, the conservator company may be in the pocket of a judge. That judge wants to be reelected for his position. So these two, they've got a relationship going. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I'll send some people your way, and you put some money in my campaign. Okay, you follow me? So here we've got this judge that's ruling against these people, these older people that are perfectly fine. They've just got money, but because they want this company to contribute to their campaign, they kick them down a few people. That's what happened with Miss Bird. She was one of those people that, the judge ruled against Miss Bird, kicked her down to this company where this little Russian lady was her guardian. And this heifer, I can call her something else, but I won't. I'll be nice. Her only job was to bring that woman her allowance every month, $58 a month. She had to buy her toiletries, toilet paper, personal items out of that $58. So forget if she ever needed a pair of drawers, you know, as much as drawers cost, or incontinent pads. I mean, this woman was in her 80s. It was sad. It was really sad. So, the car that I bought it so I could transport her wherever she wanted to go, because it was her car in the first place. I just bought the car. And I would take her on the weekends. She wanted to go shopping at the little thrift shops and stuff. So I'd take her to the little thrift shop in the hood where we grew up at. And but it's sad because she had 6 kids. 6. And one of them was around. One of them was in prison. I don't think I told you the story about the next door neighbor guy who was throwing rocks at my window in the middle of the night. My grandfather came to the window with his gun. This was her older son. He ended up in prison. I'll tell you that one later. That's going to have to be a late night discussion, because there's still kids running around here on YouTube. But he was in prison. The other brother lived in Atlanta. He was, I think he ended up getting both his legs cut off. A girlfriend stabbed him, homeless, you name it. The oldest daughter, she kind of went, she was the most beautiful of all of them. She was the oldest, she was a model, and she was beautiful, beautiful young lady. And she got into Hollywood and started doing acting parts as an extra. And the last time I saw her was on a show called LA Law. I don't know if any one of you ever heard of that show, but it was one of those shows back in the late 80s. Want to say late 80s, mid 80s. And I could see her as an extra in a lunchroom setting. And she was one of the extras sitting there having lunch. There's 3 more daughters left. The baby girl was 2 years older than me. She's one that is deceased now. The next one would be Sandy. She was my favorite. Red is your favorite color too, nephew. And then the last one was Pamela. She was also a model. She was very tall, very beautiful. She was a real estate agent. So her and the younger daughter, who was married to this millionaire, but they were divorced, to conspire to take their mom's house. And she wasn't having it. So she yanked away the power of attorney from the youngest daughter. And, God took care of them too. They're both gone. They both died of cancer separately. I don't know what else to the other kids. But they those two kind of had an attitude with me because I was helping their mom out. And I was like, don't have a problem with me. Hi, Jake and Jake and Janelle. How are you? Jesus loves you too, sweetheart. Absolutely. Isn't that something though? How kids will turn on their parents. I mean, despite how they were raised in a very difficult situation. It's too long of a story to even go into. But some people get so heaven bound, if you feel me. Sometimes people can go crazy behind God. I'm not trying to sound funny, but there's some people out there that take this thing and run with it in such a way that Satan pretty throws a monkey in and has these people go crazy. So what ended up happening, Miss Bird, is that when her husband died. I was 12 at the time. You're getting fired up, Abdul. You better turn the hose on. When her husband died, his brother, her husband was a pastor. Let me say that. Her husband was a pastor. They lived right next door to me. And, oh, thank you. You'll love this one. Oh, my. He was a pastor, and pastors back in those days are nothing like the pastors are now. These pastors nowadays, that's their job. They don't have regular jobs. They go fill out applications at different churches and they get this wonderful salary package and expense accounts and all this stuff, and that's their job. Okay, that mega church money. But pastors, when I was coming up, a pastor of a church had a regular job as well. Okay, the church didn't, he didn't rely on the church to take care of him and his family. He took care of him and his family. Now, whatever money the church brought in, that money was to take care of the church, as it should be. Point blank, period. Now, if they want to bless the pastor as well, that's another story. That's a separate subject. But when people are giving their money to the church, it should be for the church, the running of the church, because churches have bills like everybody else. But anyway, I kind of digress. So their dad, Miss Bird's husband, was a pastor. He got sick. Yep, yep. He got sick and ended up in the hospital for something, and he was on the operating table and he slipped into a coma. He experienced some kind of a heart attack or something on the operating table. And later on, we found out it was possibly, yes, Lotus, possibly he possibly slipped into this coma because they overdosed him on anesthesia. We found this out much later. She could have sued the hospital big time. But when that happened, his brother was also a preacher, and this brother convinced Miss Bird, this man's wife, that he's going to be fine. We're going to have a revival down at the Coliseum at the Seattle Center, and we're going to have all the churches come out. We're going to pray him back to good health. Okay? All these people came from all over, and they prayed and prayed and prayed, and the man died. Okay? You think that would be the end of it, right? Whew. That man had just bought a brand new car. I think it was a Broham. I can't remember. One of them long, pimped out rides. Beautiful car. Big family car with the big, thick white wall tires. Okay? You don't see white walls like that no more, but they was this thick around. Just white around the tires. And Miss Bird didn't know how to drive. And her oldest son did know how to drive. But she had just lost her mother a month prior. So she was already kind of tripping. But not to the degree that she was about to trip. So brother-in-law tells sister-in-law that her husband, yes, he died, but he's going to come back. Take that one in. We waiting 2 weeks for the funeral. Ain't no funeral happened yet. And they live right next door to me. Now, I'm baby sister. One of the boys comes over. The second to the oldest boy comes over. At the time, he might have been 14 or something like that. He was actually older than that. I think I was 8, he was 12. That was it. I'm tripping. I was 8 because this man died in 1970. So that would have made me 8 years old. So his son came over to borrow a cup of sugar from my grandfather. His mom sent him over to borrow some sugar because that's what we did as neighbors. Can I get a cup of sugar? So my grandfather asked him when he came to the house, he said, son, I was wondering, we haven't heard anything about your father's funeral. You know, any idea when that's going to be? And his name was Ricky. Ricky said, Mr. Jones, my mom said there ain't going to be no funeral because my daddy's coming back. And my grandfather, in his normal way he says, well, son, your mama said that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, well, you tell your mama if your father comes back, he can have this whole motherfucking neighborhood to himself. Here's your sugar. See ya. Hi, Stella. How you doing, love? Jesus loves you too. I was just talking about Jesus. I was talking about him. Yes, I was. Can you believe that? So, with that said, I'm doing wonderful. How's your Friday? That's good to hear. Good to hear. Are you celebrating the 3-day weekend? Amen to that. For real, for real. I'm glad there's an extra day. I need it. So, are you guys still there? Because if you're not, I won't keep telling the story. There's more to the story. Okay. And Sale's listening. And Lotus is listening. Okay. So I don't know if he went back and told his mom what my grandfather said. But that is what he told the boy. If your daddy comes back from, you can have the M&F and neighborhood to yourself. We're leaving. But anyway, so they inevitably ended up having a funeral, and but they believed that he was going to raise up from the dead and come home. So they big beautiful car he just bought down to the cemetery and parked it right next to his headstone, left the keys in the car and a change of clothes in the front seat, and thought that he was going to get up out that ground, get dressed, and drive that car home. It never happened, of course, but that's why I said sometimes they can take it to a degree of lunacy. You know what I'm saying? It's sad because I mean that's nothing to play with. But some people can take things so far that it'll drive them nuts. They'll drive them crazy. Well, we must have a bad delay here. I'll be right back. I think I'll. Yeah, it's true. It's really nothing to play with, but people tend to let it go to their heads to a certain degree. Yeah. I'll be back. Thought I'd bring my sister in. She'll answer me. Hold on a second. I've misplaced Grandpa. Where'd he go? Where you at, Grandpa? Oh, yep. Grandpa's in the house. I'm about to get off the phone with her, though. She doesn't even support. Who? Who we talking about? Oh, your sister called. Okay. Yeah, I had to drag mine out too. You said she don't even support you, huh? Mine don't either. Just by name. Oh, okay. I know what you mean, Ansel. It's very aggravating. Very aggravating. There's old Grandpa in the mix. Grandpa's in the mix. Did you get to did you get to hear the Ansel? Oh no. Okay. I don't know how far I got before you missed it, but I was talking about my next door neighbor, the one that was under the conservatorship, and I was saying how sometimes you can grow up in a situation. You don't have to repeat yourself, though. I know that can be annoying. Oh, that's okay, honey. It's kind of a long story, though, but it was kind of funny too, because yeah, there was the situation was is she felt that her husband was going to return from the dead. Someone convinced her, someone in his family convinced her that he was going to return. And of course he wasn't. But they basically drove the car that he had recently purchased, brand new car, beautiful big family car, down to the cemetery and left the keys in the ignition and put a change of clothes in the front seat and thought that he was going to climb up out of that ground and home. Family different nowadays. I hear you. I hear you there. Uh-oh. I'm just messing up here. What am I doing here? Okay. Isn't that a mess, Ansel? Yep. But I was saying all that to say sometimes people can take religion a little too far and it'll turn them cuckoo. Because these people thought they thought they could have visions and stuff like that. They would have these visions, and you know what God showed me about this, that, and the other? Yeah, that's what she thought. But it was his brother that convinced her. You know, she was mourning. I mean, this was the love of her life. They had 6 kids together, you know, and she loved his dirty draws, and he loved her. But sometimes you can take religion too far. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can find yourself going cuckoo. That's not of God at all. So it's I love to see people praise God and everything, but it's another start thinking they start doing weird stuff like calling people at in the morning, preach to them, stuff like that. That's cuckoo. That's cuckoo business. Because I know one thing, the Bible says everything is done decent and in order. And if it ain't decent or in order, what does that mean? It's not of God. God's not in it. We're all human, we all fall short. We've sinned. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. But they had this generational curse hanging over their heads. And I would go deeper into it if I wasn't on this live. I can go deeper into it in the office. But I would never. I've said enough on the live to be honest about it. There is still living family. Not that they gonna be checking my page. I doubt it. But she's gone. Them 2 daughters are gone. The rest of them all scattered out. You know, ain't no telling where they are. But yeah, it was back as a kid. That was weird to me. My grandfather told that boy, if your daddy come back from the dead, you tell your mom she have this whole motherfucking block to herself. We out. Ended. But he said that to a 12-year-old boy. I was mortified. I was so that was traumatizing. Hi, Nitya. I'm glad you made it. I was just telling a story about how some people that are lovers of Christ, love the Lord, love the church, sometimes they can take that stuff to a level beyond godly. You know what I'm saying? And some of that is not of God. Some of that behavior is not of God. When they start doing the crazy stuff, I was born and raised in the church, so I completely understand culturally the black church, how the black church is. But, you know, you get the wrong person in your ear about godly things, and they'll have you thinking one way when it's not the right way, you know. And to have this woman thinking that her husband is going to raise from the dead like Lazarus, uh-uh. Mm-mm. That's crazy. That's psychotic. Sad. But, you know, she had all her kids thinking that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I gave my friend the name of that app. She told me to tell you thank you. This thing won't let me send a message. Won't? You wanna go out and come back in? I've had that problem too on some people's shorts. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, it's sad. Maybe if you exit and come back in, it'll let you. Well, no, you're sending one now. She is welcome. It just occurred to me, yeah, you're sending messages now. So what kind of message were you trying to send? You were trying to send one to her? My system have been terrible, even with the like button won't work. Oh man. Yeah, YouTube has been tripping lately. It really has. It's been tripping beyond the usual. So you guys, do you have big plans for the weekend, Nitya? Oh, your mom called you, Keisha? How's she doing? Oh, talking about the comments. Okay. Yeah, there's something going on with YouTube and the Wi-Fi in general. Because I've been having some trouble too. Good, good. Ooh, it certainly has been a long day, hasn't it? Yeah. But it's a 3-day weekend, so we got something to look forward to. Fussing as usual. She fussing with you, Keisha. What's she fussing about? Yeah. Boy, sometimes it's hard. Oh, you work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Are you off Monday? Here, let me where's the hands? Where's the hands? How about that? Oh, it's your regular day off. So do you get any holiday pay? Just, I know that's your regular day off, but can you take off a day in lieu of? Or do you get time and a half for not taking off a different day for the holiday? After 90 days. Oh, you haven't been there longer than 90 days yet? You just started? You gonna make me do it again, Amy? Oh, okay. You started in November. Cool. Yeah, I can only work so much. Okay, again. I ain't doing it no more. I've been and done the wrong one. Oh, my knees is killing. Maybe I should put my knee pads on. They're not pads, they're braces. Anybody else in here have bad knees? Or is it just me? Mmm. Great. And you work in IT tech? You got bad knees, Amy? Boy, they are no joke, are they? Can't run the way you want to. Can't bend the way you want to. Yeah. I spent so many years walking that pavement at the airport every day. It really took its toll. I have no cartilage left. Literally, it's bone to bone. It's awful. Oh, you're going back to IT. Okay. So you prefer IT. IT's where the money at, shoot. Oh, it is? It's awful, isn't it, Amy? You ever pop and creep and snap and it's almost scary. It's like you waiting for something to break in half. Mm-hmm. So you must really love IT, Keisha. You're very good at it, huh? Oh, yeah. You can predict the rain. You can tell when it's gonna rain. When them knees start hurting, it can be sun shining outside. But there's something in that air that lets them knees know it's about to go down. It's about to go down. You better get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Yeah. Sitting at a desk all day just it's not the greatest. It's always good to get up and walk around. My problem is that when I would walk around, I'd walk out. I walk all over the airport. I'm supposed to be on the drives. I'm all out at D checkpoint getting the ice cream. Yeah, IT. If you know, I can see that. I can see that in. I can see you being an IT person, dedicated and everything, and telling them, okay, so what you do is you don't hit this button. You hit that button. And which button do you not hit? Okay, don't make me have to come back out here. He should have been and had all people in check. Don't make me come out here and explain this to you again. Mm, mm. Yeah, it's always good when the maths, but when the math ain't mathin', it's not the business. Oh, I know, huh? Can't tell them nothing. Can't tell them nothing. They know it all. They are hard headed. You're talking about the people that you have to service. Yeah, because they think they know so much. And God forbid a woman knows more than them. Oh my God. What are you going to do? See, if I was IT and they want to talk stupid to me, I tell them, okay, you know better. You call me back when things work out for you. Let me know how that goes while your terminal is smoking. Very hard headed. Yeah. Because you can't tell them nothing. Especially those beige people. Hmm. Have you guys watched that Whitney documentary I told you guys about? They think women don't know anything about technology. I know. I know. God forbid you know more than them. Oh my God, it's the end of the world then. It's definitely the end of the world. Mm-mm. They ask crazy questions like, why do they have to troubleshoot? Isn't that my job? Oh, God. Just do the work for them, huh? Really? My dad is senior software engineer. I was breathing tech at 7. Wow. And yep, that too. They like to talk over you. And one guy told me, you don't know you're doing. No, he didn't. You don't know what you're doing. I know that's right. Please don't play in my face. I'm playing chess, not checkers. Dude, you'll be left behind like the movie. I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna buy Xavier on that set, the Left Behind series. Yeah, for real. You called me for help. How you gonna talk stupid to me? Mm. Yep, that's that. What do they call that? Anal retentive. Male chauvinist. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously, Ansel? Boy, they be dirty. They do folks dirty. That's so wrong. That is so wrong. Mm-mm. I know that's right. Welcome back, Nitya. We're talking about how some men are threatened by women that know IT very well. I asked him about getting moved to a new position, and he was like, yes, there are plenty of positions that are open, so just apply for it, knowing good well that they're not going to acknowledge your. They say that just to get you out of their hair half the time. But when it blows up in their face, I knew you could do it. Yeah. No building. Wait, that's sad. He correctly disappeared. Oh. Mm. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, if I'm such a great employee, then why haven't you put a recommendation in for me to get promoted? Because they're haters. Oh, hey, Nitya. Hanging in there, huh? Oh goodness, I got. Okay, we've hit the 9 mark. I'm gonna go another 30 minutes, and I'm done. He don't want you to be better than him. Exactly. He's threatened. He's threatened. But see, that has slowly evolved to be the case as far as the dynamic between men and women now. You know, 10 years ago, a man could hold an apple in his hand and he could either throw it away or throw it at. And, you know, it's 9 times out of 10, if one of his kids piss him off, he gonna throw it at the kid. It's, man, I could have picked a better story, but how am I doing today? I'm doing wonderful, Nitya. I'm glad that it's a 3-day weekend. I'm going to take full advantage of it. And me and hubby are going to go see a movie tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. They wanted my husband to come up to some church. They're doing some fundraiser or something. And they want him to come out and help, you know, prepare whatever that they're preparing to give way to the homeless or less fortunate people in this other church. It's not our church, it's just another church. And he told one of the guys, he actually shot a video and told the guy, because he knew that the guy would want to be on video. He was, you know, a narcissist like that. So he'd say, well, I have a cabinet, so you can do it. Oh, well, go ahead and do it. Ooh, wee. I would love to, are you doing anything this weekend, Nitya? I'm gonna drag my husband to a movie. I'm so out of it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just probably blobbering. If I tend to blobber on, y'all just catch me and say, Auntie, you're going off track, dear. Come back. We're gonna reel you back in. Cause I might be thinking stuff in my head and then saying it off the top of my head and it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And y'all be like, what is she talking about? Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. It's almost like falling asleep while you're live, like I used to do. I used to sit here and I'd be like, yeah, they were playing Jim over there. These guys be sitting here looking at me like, are you crazy? You'll be asleep all day? I can imagine. Me too. The minute I get off of this live, it's a wrap. The TV gonna be watching me instead of the other way around. I can imagine you being exhausted, Amy and Ansel, because Ansel gets up at the crack of dawn. Shoot, I gotta wake up at 3 o'clock just to jump in her live and then go lay back down for another hour or so. Yep, that's a lot. It's a lot. People don't understand it is a lot, but it takes a village. It takes a village. Oh, honey, I will. I definitely will, Ansel. I'm gonna go see this movie tomorrow, and I'll probably fall asleep during the movie, because I always do. And the theater that we're going to has the reclining. Thank you, Nitya. They have the reclining chairs. So, you kind of lay back in this chair and your feet go up. We all put in the work time to rest. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. They are wonderful. I just can't get into the ones where they've got theaters now that they have beds. Can you imagine coming to the movies and, there's a whole aisle of beds? And that means somebody was laying in them things. Yeah, it does make you fall asleep. Especially when your head is constantly thinking of what to talk about. I've never been to that one. Well, I haven't, I've been to one here, but I haven't been to one where else in the country. Yeah, I believe there's several. It wouldn't be a bad idea to, write them down in the event if for some reason you come to Seattle. Oh no, Auntie going to fall asleep before the movie starts. But I couldn't get in one of them beds. I'm sorry. I'm like, ooh, what if they were doing the nasty or something? Y'all ain't clean that. And they had a blanket too. Ugh. Oh, definitely. Nitya, you already saw the one I have in my office. That bad boy right there, he gets enough hours out of me every day. Yeah, maybe it was a good concept at the moment, but then, COVID hit, and it's just they they really went all out to try to get people to come back to the movie theaters, but that's not a good look. They should have stopped at the reclining chairs. Just leave the beds at home. If I want to watch a movie in bed, I'm going to do it in my own bed. But they pass out these blankets and everything, and I'm like, ugh. And it'd just be some nasty couple that, I want to do something different. And they'll sit there and do right there in that bed. That's disgusting. Be leaving they booty juice all over the place. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's disgusting. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's nasty. And I wonder who came up with that idea. I would have been scared to come to the boss and say, hey, I've got an idea. Can you listen? I'd be afraid that they'd think I was some kind of freak. Don't you? Mm. No, thank you. It's not quite my forte. Can you imagine if they had those things in those X-rated movie theaters back in the day? Ugh. Ugh. Nasty. I think so. That's crazy. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna go, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go um, refill my tea. Oh, okay, y'all. I want to see what Marty looks like. That's Marty. That's my sister. Yeah, she passed in 2019, the year after my son. She had pancreatic cancer. Number on her too. Oh my God. She that was married to uncle's identical twin brother. Their boys, my cousins. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's almost over. I got 10 more minutes. I'm just trying to pass. Nitya, are you going live tonight? Thank you, Amy. Your your machine came today? Wonderful. That's exciting. I got some stuff in the mail today. I wonder if you guys have tried this. Um, grab it. You guys ever tried this before? Super Youth and Skinny Gummies. I thought I'd give them a try. Now, which one were you going to order? which machine were you gonna order again? Oh, okay. I'll let you know if they were pretty pretty though. They you gonna go sleep? I hear you, sweetie. The ab machine and the walking pad. Cool. All right. Now the ab machine is that one of those ones that give you the jolts that you tape to your abdomen and they send those electromagnetic bolts to your stomach? Is that your ab machine or is this a different type of ab machine that you do workouts and crunches and stuff? I wish I could do something about this stomach. Oh, mm. You know the ab machines that they have, like Lee used to use. He would put these electrodes on. Yes, I set up 5 at 12. Great there. Um, he would put these electrodes like you do crunches, but you're not laying down on the ground. Oh, okay. No, I have not. Is it good, Auntie? You know, they're they're not bad. I'm not sure good they're gonna work, but you only need a scoop in your favorite drink. Not sure times a day, but it's got 5 types of collagen, type 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is tropical punch flavor. It's got apple cider vinegar in it, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. And probiotics, multi-collagen peptides. It's got a lot of shit in it. That's all I'm gonna say. But that ab machine I was thinking of was the kind that yeah, me too, knit, yeah. Mine just blew overnight. But that ab machine that they used to sell on the market that you'd strap on and it would send these jolts of electricity. It would make your muscles tighten up. Oh my God, it was racking. I tried that once and I tossed that thing out the window, literally, from a moving car. I got so mad. I think my son played a trick on me and turned it on real high. When I put it on and I turned it on, it zapped the shit out of me. I threw that thing out the window. I almost hit another car. That wouldn't have been nice. Wouldn't have been the business at all. You grab the bars at the top of the machine and then you put your knees on the knee pad. Oh, okay. Yes, that was painful. Zapped the shit out of me. Yes, sir. I thought it was going to leave a mark, but it didn't. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, Grandpa would laugh at me, wouldn't he? Hard ass. We have fun with each other, even when not around. Yeah. Well, 2 minutes. I'm counting down. So, so Keisha says she's gonna go to. Let me get this. Keisha say tomorrow. Not even sure if I'm up right now. Am I sleeping? Am I live or am I Memorex? Yeah. 2 minutes. But Keisha did say she's going live tomorrow, right? I want to make sure I understand that correctly. Okay. Take my sea moss and black seed oil and ashwagandha. Ashwaga. Ashwaga. Mm, ashwa. It's okay, Ansel. Ashwagandha. I can't never pronounce this. Ashwagandha and burdock root. Ashwagandha. Ash ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. Oh. I'm reading it and I'm trying to say it just as it reads it. Ashwag and ha. Ashwag Wakanda forever. I like that better. And burdock root. Murdoch and burdock. Well, I could take them out of the container and. All right, good people. Well, it's about that time. I thank you for. It's been real. Y'all try to get some rest. We're gonna call it Wakanda. Go. We'll call it Wakanda pills. Is Abdul going live? Good night, Amy. You guys have a wonderful evening. Tia, I will see you on your in a little bit. And Abdul's going live too, so okay. I'll make sure I make both of them. Absolutely. Night night, Ansel. I love you too. And if I don't see you before the morning, happy birthday. See you soon. Good night. Love you. Oh, goodness.